My name is Dr. Adil Perez. I work for Bonefish Tarpon Trust and I'm the program manager for the Belize, Mexico program. I grew up in a very small fishing community in the northern part of the country. Being part of the artisanal fishery, I was able to notice the importance of habitats for the sustainability of many fisheries.
But if they would ban catching snook, all their poachers with the gillnet that they still have out there would quit.
That's what they're targeting,
That's what
right?
they're targeting, and then they kill all the bonefish, all the permit, all the
It's mostly
tarpon.
like incidental or
Yeah,
bycatch, right?
bycatch.
That they're doing. All right. Bonefish and Tarpon Trust is dedicated towards the protection and conservation of bonefish, tarpon, and permit and their habitats. In Belize, we have been working over a decade now, conducting research that has been essential towards the protection of these three species.
All right, set it.
Got him, let's go.
So some of the research that we've been doing here in Belize has been tagging fish, mostly because we want to determine where their home ranges are, but also where they're migrating to spawn. So each of these tags, they have a number. So once we tag them, we would release them and I would work with anglers and guides to report back the tagging data for us. The idea is to be able to protect those spawning areas because most of the threats that we have in the country are currently development that they're targeting or dredging flats in Belize.
Okay, let's go. That's the first bonefish I've ever tagged. I've always watched people do it, but it was really dope to see it in person now. So it's good to know like the research that's being done to save these fish. That was fire.
People from all around the world travel to Belize. Because Belize have very good, healthy and sustainable practices, we have been able to generate approximately $86 million to the country and generates over 2,000 full-time employment to the country. Yes, we do. We work very closely with guides. We always try to get them involved in the science, what we're doing, and we're also encourage them to also be participative in conservation and managed by the different resource managers in the country. Throughout the country, I think sargassum has been one of the biggest impact in the last 3, 4, maybe 5 years. Mainly because all where it covers along this shoreline, it's killing all of the sargassum. And with that, it changes the entire cover of the bottom. With that also, it affects what prey is available for fish to feed on. In some areas in the country of Belize, like all the sargassum is also killing a lot of the mangroves. So sargassum in a whole is having a huge impact on seagrass and also mangroves. Currently we have a project in Belize and Mexico that is looking at evaluating the impacts of sargassum. So with that we'll be able to see which species is most affected, maybe the benefit from it, how it's also affecting fishing patterns by guides as well, and how that is also maybe affecting health of communities that live along the shoreline. As a Belizean, I would like to see more participation and inclusion of stakeholders into decision making. After all, every decision that we make will be for the benefit of the Belizean communities.